Hello, welcome. This is Sports This Morning, broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okonakpan.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Cecilia Morgan.
It's always a pleasure to have you join us on the show. I'm Taya Salah.
That's right. Always a delight to have you join us to talk sports. Let's begin with the ongoing CAF Beach Soccer Championship taking place right here in Lagos. The Super Sand Eagles are now through to the semis. Massive expectations from fans right here in Lagos, Nigeria.
And they've been tipped to actually win the tournament come Sunday 18th. We just wait for that. And from there, we'll move straight to the drama still going on concerning the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Drama is still on, and yesterday House of Rep had to step in. Of course, there are indications that they will be paid very soon.
Yeah, very soon. You mean before Christmas. So we'll keep monitoring events as regards the issue, as in with the bonus of the Super Falcons. From the Super Falcons, we go still on football. We talk about the FIFA Club World Cup, where we know the finalists now, and it's going to be between Real Madrid, the Champions League winners in Europe, that the UEFA Champions League winners, and Kashima Antlers, the Japanese side. I mean, Austin, I don't know how many people out there that have a lot of time for this FIFA Club World Cup, because a lot of people feel it's not a tournament to really reckon with, but it has to be played, and these two teams have played, and they're in the final now, and we'll see who comes out victorious when they get to meet each other later on.
That's it. A lot of people will struggle at the name of the Japanese club. That's good against Real Madrid. But it's a Club World Cup right there, so anything can actually get to the finals. But of course, these fans already know the favorites.
Yeah,
not favorite. I mean, when it's come on.
I mean, yeah.
But when you have me here waiting for an upset,
yes,
that will be a bigger story. If the Japanese team gets to win, then let's leave it at.
We'll do more talking on the FIFA Club World Cup later on the show.
Yeah.
But we'll start off with the Beach Africa Cup of Nations, Nigeria against Ghana yesterday. Tough encounter. Typical Nigeria versus Ghana match anywhere. Very, very competitive until the last second.
I know.
But Nigeria showed character to, emerge victorious in that particular game.
I told you yesterday that was what was missing.
Character, right?
And
Well, how do you have a first and second period ending in goals when you're playing a big soccer?
You hardly see that, right?
I mean, surprising.
It shows you how tight it was.
It was intense.
That's why it was goalless.
You can get as much as 10 goals and 12 in one. And this one, the first and second period ended goalless. But somehow, Nigeria had to edge Ghana 4-3. That's how it ended. Egypt and Cote d'Ivoire. Egypt beating Cote d'Ivoire 4-2. And Senegal and Libya. Okay, that's the scoreline, more like a beach soccer, 10-2, and Madagascar and Morocco 2-1. Yeah, the one that is like a beach soccer is where you have the Senegal and Libya.
All the others are very
tight. All the other results, okay, we have semi-final fixtures, Morocco and Nigeria, and Senegal and Egypt. Okay, Morocco had, I think that's the first point they're having in the tournament, so I think it's safe to say that Nigeria is in the finals already.
I mean, surprise, surprise, no Cote d'Ivoire in the semis, no Madagascar in the semis as well too. I mean, it goes to show you, there are no gimmies. There are no gimmies in any. There are no gimmies in anywhere in any football game really. I mean, because those two sides very good, beach soccer teams, but they didn't make the semifinals. And Nigeria is there now, and Cecilia is sounding very confident that they will go on to win the tournament. But you can't be so certain. You can't be so certain. Morocco, Egypt, all these other teams still, in the competition would be very difficult to beat as well. But Nigeria playing in front of the home fans, perhaps that might just push, them over the line, in terms of winning the tournament.
I totally agree with you, Tayo, particularly that we're playing Morocco next. When we win, it means if Egypt gets to the final, don't underrate them. Come on, play big time, because they just defeated Cote d'Ivoire. So it means they are popped up, Yeah, they want to go all the way. But yeah, I start with Cecilia with the fact that the Super Sand Eagles are now favorites.
They're well placed.
Let them go get it.
Yeah, go get it. But from Super Sand Eagles now move straight to basketball. Caterpillars. It wasn't a sweet story for them, but they lost by 6 points. In basketball, a point is big enough. They lost that one 71-65 to El Hali. We said it here. That's going to be a tough game for them.
So you,
but yeah,
you
this man Abubakar Usman tried as much as possible to, you know, give this back to his team, but somehow it just wasn't meant to be. Now there's a 38-year-old Egyptian centre forward, Tariq El Sahad. I mean, he was huge, inspiring the Egyptians about 13 points, a game high of 17 rebounds. I think that's the guy who actually stole the show for the Egyptians.
Yeah, for Alali. I mean, Alali for me went into that game as slight favorite. So I'm not surprised. I heard you whisper end of the road for Caterpillars yesterday. You whispered it. You didn't say it out. Yeah, but then you were actually, you know, open for an upset as well. So it wasn't meant to be. Alali, you know, clearly on the better side. They won the first quarter, 15-13. In the second quarter, Nigeria won that one, 21-19. But in the third and fourth quarters,
Alali when they opened the gap.
Exactly.
They won the third quarter. Because after the first half, the second half when it started for the third quarter,
yeah, it was the third.
34-34.
Exactly.
So they were practically tied, and it was end-to-end until there was a time they opened a 10-point gap, and before you know it, they were able to reduce it, but somehow it just wasn't meant to be for Caterpillars.
Yeah.
So that's it. And while we're you know, giving kudos to the players of Ali, did you see this massive support from the home fans?
Of course.
That goes a long way, you know. They turned up, you know, they were singing, dancing, you know, giving all their best. And sometimes that's all you need to win a crucial game.
Exactly.
You know, so big ups to the fans also that always stand up for important games for their teams. Okay.